What's going on, you guys? In today's video, we are going to be covering Wish, also known as Context Logic, and where I think we're going to be moving at forward here with this stock. First things first, if you guys have been in Wish, like I have, you've probably gotten killed recently. I was actually investing on Wish, investing with Wish on margin, and I got a margin call because I bought in at like $13 cost average, which is just not the best move, but I had to sell some of my position. But now is the time when I really think we should all be adding back into this stock. And in this technical analysis video, I'm going to explain to you guys exactly why I believe that. Um, Starting off, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to give my tips and recommendations of what I think. So, that being said, let's talk about it. All right, guys. First off, I'm going to pull up the daily on this stock. We're going to zoom in real quick. You can see these last 10 to 14 candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 14 candles. We have been getting absolutely killed. If you're a believer in this stock, though, I'm going to tell you guys to keep holding on. We are going to be approaching a bottom very, very soon, and the bounce back is going to be nice. So if you guys want to sell covered calls on this stock, if you have over 100 shares, feel free to do so at whatever price you feel comfortable selling at. But let me get into why I believe we should be slowly adding to our position now. First off, as you can see here, this is a kind of like right in this area was a previous, it was a resistance kind of. We broke through the resistance, and I potentially believe this could be a new support. I don't know for certainty. However, it is a good position to add at $9.27 at a 5.76 billion market cap. I believe there is a lot of value in buying this stock now. A couple of wise investors that I've heard of, always buy when there's fear in the air, and they're 100% right. There's a lot of fear with this stock. People think it's going to keep going lower and lower, but some things you have to understand is this is a growing e-commerce company. Um, they've been consistently growing in their revenues. They're mobile based. They're kind of trying to be the e-commerce of dollar store, and there is nothing like this company. They have a competitive advantage in that sense. There's nothing like this company at all. It's a mix of Alibaba, mixed with Pinterest, mixed with Amazon, and if this stock really gets to where it needs to be, um, this thing could run, into some crazy numbers. I don't even want to put a price target on it, but in a couple years or so, we could be looking at a triple-digit stock. Another thing we're going to be looking at is risk to reward. Our all-time low here was at $7.46. As you can see, it got heavily bought up at this price. I believe this is the lowest this stock will go. Personally, I don't believe it's going to fall below this support. If it does, I will keep buying in because, I truly believe in there is market manipulation going on. I can't say for certain, but in my opinion, I do believe there is a lot of shady stuff going on with hedge funds shorting this stock, and they're going to be looking to get back in very soon. Last thing I want to add before I really dive into this technical analysis video is that Peter Thiel is a massive, massive investor in this company. That alone could be enough, bias to want to go in. That he started PayPal. He's in Palantir. He's done numerous things, and like I said, if he likes it, it's hard not to like it. So he has billions. It's his biggest position in the Founders Fund, which is just this big fund of just a bunch of different companies that he thinks are going to be, the future. And this is his biggest holding is Wish. So that should tell you something by itself. Okay. That being said, guys, on to the technical analysis of this stock. So here we are on the daily chart. I like using the daily with Wish because this is a more of like a 6 month to a year hold, potentially up to 2, 3, up to even 5 year hold if you really love this stock. Which I do. I don't know if I'll hold it that long. Normally, I don't hold positions that long, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, as we can see here, we are on a old resistance. As you can see, we tried to pass this 930 area before. We did close just below it. Don't fear. We'll see how the market opens up on Monday. I hope it's a green day. I can't say anything for certain. But after this 927 level, the lowest I feel like we are going to go is this 757 level. I do not see this stock going back this low. However, if it does, it's just another buying opportunity for you. What I have pulled up right here, guys, is what's called EMA clouds. I think Ripster, actually, if you guys know Ripster on Twitter, he's a big FinTwit guy. This is his thing that he built up. So you can use these things as, like supports and resistances kind of, and you can see we have been getting rejected on I want to say this is the 9-day EMA. Let me double check. Yeah, it is the 9-day EMA. That's why it's the lowest, because it's been getting killed. 950 and then 100, I believe, or 200, something like that. Um, my mom was leaving, so I just said goodbye to her real quick. Anyway, this area right here is one big buy zone, in my opinion. Yes, you might get hit a little bit here if it rips down to 7, but I don't think it's worth taking you know, the chance. I think you should start adding your position here and seeing what happens. But I do not believe you can see. Look how dramatic this bounce back is when it came down. Look at this candle. We went from 793 up to almost $12 in one day when we hit this level. Granted, if the stock does go down, I do expect to see a similar bounce. I expect it could possibly go down to like the 850s maybe at a minimum. If we do hit 7 though, guys, this is a buy, 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 buy. You know, I believe personally the reason why this stock's been getting killed is because it is considered, it was a Wall Street bet stock. It is a lot of people consider it a meme stock, and that is why it could be getting hit pretty hard. Like I said, with the manipulation in the market that we see, I personally believe that's what's going on with it. And getting an entry in this range from $9 up to 7 is could literally lead to some of the biggest gains you've ever seen over time. Um, this company has too many fundamentals. They have $2 billion in cash on hand with a $5 billion valuation, which it physically doesn't really make too much sense. And there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of FUD going around. People don't know what's going to happen next. People are scared it's going to rip lower and lower. But like I was saying, with people who talk about risk reward here, I mean, I personally believe your risk is going to be down to 760, and your reward could be triple digits one day. So if you're not acquiring the stock now, I think you should, definitely consider buying back in, because these levels are just beautiful for this stock. I've been adding my position every single week, and I don't know what we could hit one day. There is some short-term resistances we have to clear at this 1550 mark, and then even at the right around $11, which I believe we will see that happen in the short term. Now, if you want to keep holding on, that's up to you. But at this current time frame, short and long term, this is a beautiful, beautiful buy. As you can see, the RSI is at 34, which is bearish. However, if we look at I want to say the 4 hour, we are oversold. We're below the 30-day. Um, I'm sorry, we're below we're below 30 on the RSI here. So you know, I believe I'm trying to keep this simple and sweet for you guys, just on basic technical analysis, that you should be buying this stock here, just based on the fact that we saw the massive, massive jump when it hit this level. We saw it didn't the price didn't want to be here. Like the volume on it was insane when it hit this level, which I expect it would be again if it hits this level. And like I said, the only thing holding this stock back right now is just some fear and uncertainty. But when there's blood in the market, guys, this is the time when we need to make money. These are opportunities that you cannot miss out on. And I truly believe Wish has the potential to be a triple-digit stock one day. And if you get in now, you are looking at almost, 1,000% returns. And you can't say that about many stocks. And like I said, the sole reason why this stock is getting killed is solely because it was a Wall Street bet stock. And every time you see a stock on there, chances are it's going to get hit for a while. They want to get people out before it comes up again. I believe this is only the beginning for Wish. I don't believe you should be scared at all to get invested in this company. It was the top downloaded app store. I forget which quarter, but it's right there. It's still there. It's right at the top of the app store for shopping. Over Amazon and over a bunch of other things. And the reason it's getting hit is solely based on just Wall Street bets and people talking about it a lot. Anyway, guys, also another thing I want to bring up, technically speaking, here, the volume is losing. The Bears are losing momentum here. Our volume is decreasing on the red side here. So I believe that like I said, within this 760 all the way up to 937 level is a fantastic buy. And the reason why I have it at 937 isn't just because that's where it's at now. It's literally because this was an old resistance for it that I think could potentially hold a support. I know we did drift below it a little bit. We'll see how market opens. If we do fall below here, we go for this mark right at 870. And guys, I don't see us going much lower than this. I believe this is the best time to start adding. You don't have to go full position yet if you don't feel comfortable, but we are oversold on the 4 hour. Um, this stock has good fundamentals. I understand they're not profitable as of yet. They are a growing ecom though. If you look at the charts of Etsy, Amazon, they both had very similar beginnings where they IPO, they get killed, and they come around and go on a massive, massive bull run. You know, so I just believe if you're not taking advantage of this risk to reward, you're putting yourself at disadvantage. Maybe don't go crazy with margin in case you get called. But if you guys have some extra money, I would highly suggest throwing it into Wish. I think this is only the beginning, and this could be one of the lowest prices we see it at in the future. With that being said, guys, that is the end of my video. I hope you guys learned something. I know I was rambling a lot. Let me know in the comments what I could do better. I'm always interested in, this is one of my first videos on my channel, and I'm always interested in trying to figure out, how I can get better at this stuff. So, with that being said, guys, this stock, in my opinion, is a buy. If it dips lower, keep adding this dip. This dip's not going to go on forever. I can promise you. We have been getting killed for the last 2 weeks on this stock. But this is what they want. They want people to get out. The paper hands are going to start coming out. People are going to leave. And right when you leave, that's when the stock's going to run. And you can see how quickly this thing did run. It ran from $7 up to, almost $17, which is over 100. That's like 140% in the matter of 4, 8, 12, 16 hours, which is 2 days. So, like I said, the Bears losing momentum here. We're oversold on the RSI. There is not much more selling that can happen. There is selling that can happen, but I just don't, in my conviction in my experience in technical analysis, I do not see this thing going much lower. And with that being said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some value from it. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what stock you want to see in the next video. I can do more detailed videos as well. Whatever you guys want, I'm here for. So with that being said, guys, buy Wish, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.